Okay, so I'm with Ellyn Broderick and Harrison Hensley.
Yep.
Just a quick definition in case somebody's not sure what improv is.
Yeah, improv is just improvisation. So you're making it up as you go. It's not prepared. Everything is completely made up on the spot. So as opposed to going to a play or a musical where people have lines and they've been rehearsing for weeks and memorizing where they need to be on the stage, everything is complete.
So it is a sport. I'm going to guess when I saw that it's a sport that it probably ups the level of performance and that it's competitive. Is that true or not?
I would say it brings a different energy than other improv shows. Like the competitive energy is definitely present.
There's cheering, there's people booing, there's interaction with the ref and the audience and the players in the audience, getting them to cheer some more or give them more points and that kind of stuff. Yeah.
So, Ellyn, how did you get into improv comedy and theater in general?
Yeah, so I majored in theater in college, but I started taking theater classes when I was probably 8 years old. My mom just put me in a class at like a rec center, and then I did theater camps growing up, so it was kind of, once I started doing it, it was hard to get me to stop, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how about the improv part of it?
I would say I've been improvising my whole life. I come from a house where my parents are constantly making up songs or talking in different character voices or just like doing all kinds of fun, silly stuff. So improv didn't seem like a thing that I had to think about doing. It was just kind of how I moved through life.
Okay. This group, tell me about your involvement. How did you get involved with ComedySportz? Did you first participate and then decide you wanted to own the franchise, or how did that happen?
Yeah, so I first started with ComedySportz in around like 2013 when I was in high school. In Indianapolis, they have like a high school league. So different high schools are competing with each other. And I saw it when I was actually in middle school and was like, oh, it's like theater, but I don't have to prepare anything. So I did that throughout high school, ComedySportz, and then did improv in college, and right when I was graduating, they were starting up ComedySportz Cincinnati. So I went back to ComedySportz since it was starting up in this city.
But tell me a little bit about the people that participate in this. And with the idea being, if somebody's watching this interview, that they might decide, hey, I'd like to try that. So can you give any guidelines, like if I'm thinking, maybe I should do this, maybe I shouldn't? Can you help me with that question?
Yeah, so ComedySportz has all kinds of people involved in it, specifically in Cincinnati. So we have anywhere from professional performers, people who act for a living, all the way to people who have more business day jobs who do this as a hobby.
Okay.
And a lot of people get hooked by taking a class or some kind of workshop or something, which I would recommend to anybody just
Do you
because
offer
of the
those?
skills.
Yeah, we have different workshops that we offer to different groups and organizations, and down the line we are looking to offer more regular workshops, like intro workshops for people who just want to try it, and eventually we'll have classes once we kind of get our schedule worked out and all of our facilitators lined up, but there's plenty of classes around the city right now. If people are really interested, that they can definitely, if you give it a quick Google, they can find a class for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
What might be a good indication that doing this is a good idea for me?
I mean, doing improv in general, I think, is good for everyone. It's definitely going to help you hone your confidence, your public speaking skills. It's going to help you be less afraid to take risks and get comfortable with failure, which I think is always really important in life. If you are someone who loves to perform and be on stage, then doing something like ComedySportz is probably a really great outlet for that.
What's the audition process?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have open auditions to everybody, and they come in, they play some games. We first make sure everybody's kind of comfortable with each other, and then we just are evaluating their
So it's a group audition.
improv
Yeah,
stuff.
it's
Yes,
a group.
yes.
So everyone comes in and we play basically the games that you would see us play in a match. We play some of those with that group just to see how they work together, see how they take direction, see what their basic improv skills look like, so that we
Okay.
can make sure that that's going to be a good addition to the dynamic that we already have on our show.
Man, I look forward to seeing it. It'll be the first time I see it today, and I'll
Oh,
record
awesome.
a little bit of it. And-
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for the time.
no
Thank you
problem.
so much.